Good morning, everyone. Liam, what are you doing in the YouTube? Why are you in the Zoom? Ivan, how you doing? Yeah, New York was good. It was a good session yesterday. Paulo, how are you? What's going on over here? Hey, Locke, how are you? Did you say something, Glenn?
Yeah, did you trade the Frankie session?
The what session? I can hardly hear you.
Did you trade the Frankfurt Open?
Oh, no, I'm in gold. I'm in a gold long. Did you? It was too early for me.
Literally just like now. I'm like, Jimmy.
Let me just get things set up over here. Thank you, Leon. Yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate the like. Awesome, thank you. Joey, watched NY session, study session weekend today. Interesting stuff. Yeah, nice one. Cool. Alrighty, let's have a look. So the previous session was on NAS. We were looking at. We'll just clean the charts up a little bit over here. We've got a big day today. We've had Aussie CPI. German retail sales have come in under expectations. I'm actually looking for sells, just a little spoiler for German. Just waiting for it to push a little bit higher. And then we've got the big one tonight, UK time, in the form of FOMC. So we've got this one right here. So we've got also in the New York session, German HICP and German CPI, US ADP employment change, and Canadian GDP. I'm not going to trade New York session. There's just no point most of the time. Most of the time it's like, oh, yeah, there's no point. I want to watch FOMC, so I don't want to use all my free passes to trade with my partner in New York session, which is typically not very good when we've got an FOMC ahead of time. So what can we expect? So actually last night, let's talk about last night. So for the US session, I was waiting for Microsoft and Google earnings to come out, but they ended up coming out after market close, and they whilst they were more profitable than ever before, there were some areas which was a little bit disappointing for some analysts. So what it led to was a pretty steep sell-off. I was in sells. Annoyingly, I was in sells. I was in buys as well. So I'll show, like, you can see where the levels are. So from the Oh, we have to 3 o'clock in the morning, Leon. Okay, so yeah, we had a Asian session. We had a pre-London session, and then we had the this is NAS, by the way. Then we had the London session here. Okay, so we created at this stage what I was saying in the London in the New York stream was I started the stream around what time? Like about 2 o'clock UK time, so about 30 minutes before NYSE. And I was looking at this, and I was looking for price. I was looking to sell down. I was looking to sell down to here, and then I was looking to buy from here to hold up. And then I was hoping that we're going to get some good earnings expectations or some good positive news for NY to be able to really push back up to the top. We didn't get that second push. We did get a nice little bounce from here, but it wasn't enough to continue pushing all the way. Now I did take sells from this box here. I was explaining that when we go down to the 5-minute time frame or even lower, what I was looking at was structure. So as price had been coming down, you can see beautiful, lovely trend. Price had come down and up and down and up and down, making a new low. Then these lows. Then we pulled back a little bit. Then from here we pushed it down, made a new lower low, lower close. So this is creating structure. So I had two structures. One was this little one. Let me go to 2 o'clock actually. 2 o'clock, here we go. Okay, they're gonna be the start of the 2 o'clock candle. So I had two structures. One was at this point, and then the next one was at this point here. So I'm pretty comfortable for price to push back up to second structure. And then from here, this is where I wanted to hold to be able to trade down to this level, and then I was going to trade up from this level. So that was the ideas. So price pushed up. Okay. Now this is NY. This is the candle that closed just before NYSE. So the NYSE volume was coming in. So this is where price pushed straight up into this zone. I hesitated to sell. I didn't want to sell impulsively, but then as price was giving it such a real good look in this zone, you see it did the wick feel, was just hesitating up here, and it was around here that I pulled the trigger. You can see this wick is a little bit higher than this one, exactly what I want to see. And then as it was flipping bearish, so I was pretty happy with the entry being more or less like here, keeping stops out of the way, and then keeping target down over here. And then that was it. Took a while. It did go sideways for quite a lot, and I was like, damn man, it's giving everyone such a good look. And then we got Wishka. So 3 o'clock came up with some jolts to job news. So that really gave where was it? I guess Marco was just waiting for this red folder news to come out. Jobs job openings came out higher than expected. Consumer confidence came out higher than expected. The JOLTS job openings was the good one. It was just showing that there's still a lot of job openings available. Still like 1.4% job openings per job worker. So showing the labor economy, the labor force is still very, very good, or very tight. Indicating that maybe they don't need to cut interest rates so aggressively as the market's expecting. So we saw this push down. Then from here, I bought from this level because I had this zone in, this purple zone, and this was over with this little area. You can see my main target for those sells. Let me just go to the 5-minute chart, be a little bit easier to spot. You can see the structure that I had in here. Structure's this bit. So this was a little bit of a demand zone, and then what I was looking for, my target for this trade was these clean candles, because there's no support in here. You got to understand that there's no support in this candle. So when price can break through it, you can get these nice clean moves. It just had to wait for that news to come in. So then took buys Price pushed up about 30-40 pips. Move stops to break even. Did secured when price had come up back into these wicks just in case, because we are pushing down. And then that was it. It never got to full target, unfortunately. Got like a nice little 50 pip reaction. Sat on this level for a bit, and then it just broke through. But my sell was already closed, and my buy that I had secured just got stopped out for break even. And then I didn't get to look at the charts again. By that stage, I'd used all my my trading credits that I had for with my partner, so I needed to look after the little one. Now, I did have also buys on gold. Same move it did yesterday. So this is my initial target. This is my initial idea during the London stream, was I was hoping London was going to push up and out of this area and then come down to the fix line. But it did it in the during the stream. So then I wasn't really looking for gold after that, but then I saw this big push up all the way to 2048, and then it just came tumbling down during that session that when we were trading NAS. And I got into the trade for this one. Had to give second go. First go, I got in on this candle. This is the candles that I like to trade from, because it's at my zone. Perfectly hit my zone. And it was this candle here. Nice rejection candle. The other thing is, we were watching this one come down, and we're watching it about 50. It was actually, where's Sarah? Sarah here? Yeah, Sarah called it. She's like, gold could be some good buys. And it was good because I was watching Naz. So she's the one that alerted me to the fact about this.
I'm here.
Hey, Sarah. It was about this point that she brought it up. And then it's very simple setup. We just zoomed out just a touch, had a look, saw Asian low right here. Said, let's just wait for Asian low to be hit. Price pushed down. I was hoping that it was going to come down just a wee bit lower. Sarah actually executed with the cowboy trade. Perfect cowboy trade from the Asian low. Lovely rejection. I got in once this candle was closing. Price came back. Price pushed up about 20 pips. I secured. Move stops to break even. Unfortunately, came back. This wick here stopped me out for break even. But then I got back in. Actually at this point, quite a bit later, and then that was the one that because after price moved away, I was hoping we were going to get the retest. The retest came on the 30-minute chart. So if you have a little wee look at the 30-minute chart, because I'm bullish over on gold, so I was pretty comfortable. Wait, 15-minute chart, 30-minute, my mistake. Price pushed up, coming back down, had a pending order for 32, holding that one to 42 to an initial target. So held it overnight this time, because the same move happened yesterday, and if we have a little look, you can see the similarities between Monday and Tuesday. Monday had a big rally and then had a big drop, and then getting the buy. So I bought on Monday from, where was it? Around this area somewhere, up to 29.57, and then I should have held overnight, kept going. Then this time, this one that pushed all the way down again. First go didn't get in. First go got in, got stopped out. Price came back down, got in again to hold for the pending order, and then this time I just held it overnight. So let's see where this can go. I'm hoping we can at least just get to 2042. That was the initial target. We've got a new fix line, so let's. Oh shoot, man! Bloody TradingView. Hey Russ, are you here? Yeah, you're here. This is the issue I'm having with some of these things, is that like I've changed all the indicators to version 1.2, which Jim put out yesterday, and it forgets things. It constantly reverts to like the previous. Yeah, this should all be version 1.2. I'm finding there's for some reason it gets confused with if you log in with your phone, and it's one of them supersedes the other constantly. Even if you save, it doesn't necessarily, when you go to your phone, reload the latest settings. What it'll do is it'll load from the phone, and then it will push the phone settings, which are now old, onto the computer settings, and it just reverts all the changes that had happened. So I wondered if that was the same thing that was going on. Cool. Anyway, so gold should be pretty nice today. I'm just hoping we're just bullish up to 2042. Then hopefully we can keep on pushing up. But I do have structure here. This 4-hour structure has been tested once now with yesterday's big candle, and now I'm just hoping that we can continue building this slow rally up into it, and then eventually we should hopefully close, and then we can start trading in this new zone. Okay, now let's talk about the German real quick. We'll talk about NAS, which will lead into German. So NAS, when it loads. Okay. So NAS, as I discussed, was the earnings which came out near market close. Disappointed some. So they still beat expectations, but it did. So there were some areas that were underwhelming. So it led to a little bit of a sell-off, which is pretty normal. This is a pretty normal response when you've got something that's so overweight, and so like it's the crowded trade at the moment, being so like just so many people all their money's tied up into like 7 stocks. So when 2 of them release their earnings and disappoint, well, to some it was a disappointment. It led to a sell-off. But there's a high correlation with the US indexes and the European indexes, like about 80%. That 80%, so what happened in German also sold off. Okay, this was the sell-off around the same time. The difference with German index and NAS is that NAS is around, it's like 48% those top 7 stocks, and a lot of it's tech stocks as well for NAS. They've for German, you've only got few companies that are actually in tech. I think it's only like 8%. So you don't have that same level of exposure to tech in the German 40. So this move to me was just a reaction to the NAS news, but easily can be faded out because they don't have that same exposure. This was just a correlation move, but the German market's closed. Okay, then it's just been bullish ever since. Pre-London did a little pullback and then a push up. I'm still thinking that there's going to be people a bit wary of where the Fed are going to go, and with more earnings on their way. So I am actually looking for sells, but I'm glad to see this pushing up higher. I like seeing that there's quite a big pre-London session so far, but I am looking to see if we can get some signs of a sell. What are you guys' thoughts? What do you think? Think I'm crazy? Think I'm on the right track?
Yeah, I think it'll sell off from here.
Yeah, I was looking at it selling where it's currently at.
Yeah.
Because it's taken the Asia high, the previous Asia low, London 50.
New York high.
Yeah.
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 I think it might play us about with news this afternoon. So I'm going to watch with caution.
Yeah, today's a good day to be cautious.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, I wonder what London volume's going to do. If it wants to test as high at all with incoming London volume, and basically just have us kind of looking like NAS around the so NAS here. Something similar to this is where you got New York Stock Exchange open, price rushes up immediately, looking bullish for all hell, trapping buyers that are having FOMO, but retesting that high that it currently did just like 5 minutes ago on German, maybe even break that high, but then start to pull back in on itself. That's what I'm wondering.
If you're on German, mate, if you put the 30-minute chart on, I know it's different strategy than yourself, but zoom out a bit.
More? What that's
Give
it?
you about a week's worth of sessions.
3, 4, 5. You want? That's 5. That's Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, Thursday last week. More?
Shrink up a little bit on yourself. That's it. That'll do. I've got a channel marked out.
Oh,
not
you're
a
looking at that channel. I saw that channel.
It's not parallel. I've tried to see if I could get it parallel, but it's not. This cross action slightly different in the Asian session than mine. But mine looks a little bit different, but essentially we seem to be consolidating up on that there. Well, whether or not we get a quick spike down and retest the highs before that sell. I'm just looking at the London high.
This bit's interesting, where you've got like a clear drop that we had yesterday, and then it just did nothing for the rest of the session. Literally did nothing the rest of the day. So I'm interested to see, we've taken liquidity from here, I'm interested to see what London Open is going to do in 2.5 minutes. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, like that would have been a good sell zone straight away if London opened from down here, spiked into that zone. That would have been really nice.
I've got a sell that I caught from the New York high.
Yeah, that
Well
makes sense.
done.
I'm not
Shivers.
expecting it to last. I usually, well, look where it lines up with. It's sort of made sense just to
Oh yeah,
try.
it's because it's the excellent zone. It's that grey area that I had. I love that zone.
Yeah,
Wasn't there yesterday, that grey zone?
that horizontal support there, turn resistance.
Yeah, I'll just take it to the New York 50 because I reckon there's a few buyers that have been jumped in quick and trapped.
Yeah,
So it's only 16 points or something that I've got. And we'll take a partial on that.
That's the bottom of structure from Asian session, so just be. Well, wasn't quick enough.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's kind of the 50% of the move that just went up.
It'd be nice if it could that wick on the on the 5 minute, the
Here's a 5 minute
what do you
chart.
call it? Yeah, you know that it dipped down in euro.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice to go into that. The where is it? This one. Bullish engulfing
Okay.
at
15
what
minutes.
is it
Just about to
6:55? 6:55. It'd be nice if it went down and tested in there. But I don't think so.
Yeah. Can I point out Tokyo Fix? Yes, sir. I have to put Jim's indicator does it automatically, but it fell off the chart. Which
What
is
did you say? It's the two. No, what do you call it? The
okay, 15-minute was looking like it was going to. It's like an outside candle, but still a bit of a doji. 30-minute chart. Closed, kind of like a sucky candle. There's no, yeah. I'm hoping that would push up a bit. Maybe it doesn't have to take the high, but at least just push up. I want to see what it does if London retests before London potentially drops. Maybe taking it down as well to at least this area, like these clean candles, could make sense. We've got a little, where's the pen? This bit. So we've got a little bit of a drift here, a little bit of a support that this one fell off, and then I'd like to take it down to here. So if London sort of grabbed it, I'm actually going to sell. I'm going to sell now. If we can just push up a little bit. I want to take it down to at least this level. Okay, so I'm going to enter. I'm going to enter.
come on. ACG today is having an absolute wig out.
Oh yeah. So
I can't trade.
they don't want you to trade FOMC.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Like, all my active trades are going right, and I can close them, but I can't enter any new ones. Oh no, wait, nah, still not working.
Okay, sorry, Tom.
Oh shit.
This one.
Okay, here we go.
That one. Hey Al. Yeah, I've been wondering. I was going to message you and look, see what's going on. Check out the last study sessions from bring it up so you can see. These ones. Check out 35, 36. We did a couple like 10 days ago. These two. I've been liking it on gold. Not, I haven't done as much work with it with German yet. Okay. Hey Hannah, hey Beata. Yeah, same area, Tom. And these zones over here. Prepared to give this one a second chance.
That's what I'm doing. It's actually at the top there. The New York high is the monthly close as well.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was looking at 97.
What have I got? 69.85.
So this 97 area from like about here. This bit of structure that I'd be willing to see if it, because they got these clean candles here as well. So maybe my stop loss is a little bit tight. I could push up but I'm still holding that sort of sell bias down to like this level. So it's done another little retest. This could be that HCS setup thing where you've got this liquidity candle, price pushing. Now hopefully this one can close nice and bearish, and we've got 2 rejection wicks. So let's see if we can clear. If that one can close, we should be able to break through support. There we go. Come on, drop a bit further. This could be the trap set for Londoners, like buyers. Oh, quantum, yeah, you're looking at the same level. That's where I was just a little bit concerned then. I was like, if my stop loss is too tight, that 16,994 between and 16,997. This zone. 994. I don't really want to move my stop. But this area.
We'll do that.
This area. I'm going to expand it to the left.
No, I don't want to go higher than that.
I don't want to push it up there, but let's just see what this does. What's your RR? No, what's 1.5 on this one? Well, it's just got my entry. It would have been perfect if I had got it from there, but after it's rejected and it was looking how it was, I didn't want to see if it was going to miss the trade. So RR is not that important.
I like that take a fix. That's what I was talking about. That bullish engulfing. I thought there, but I got a bit nervous and I jammed my stops down, which is a bit silly. Anyway, but I gave it another go because the HCS maybe forming on the 5 minute. We'll see.
3 minutes already formed.
I
1
looked
minute
at
shoulders.
that.
What was that, Glenn?
1 minute head and shoulders.
Oh, we're definitely going down now.
Trap them in there, hopefully. Hope so.
And a great
I listen
Yeah,
to a really good guy. I don't know whether you've heard of him before. A macro guy.
Do tell.
Felix
Oh,
Zulov.
Zulov. Yeah, he's good.
Right.
He's a bit of a pessimist, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's good, though.
He's
Felix
gonna-
Zulov. He does the rounds.
Yes. His latest, he was pretty good. A bit on geopolitics and
It's pretty to the point.
yeah. Easing of US monetary policy reckons it will lead to a revaluation of the yen, which is
Well,
currently weak. He reckons that's going. That was one of his famous trades. He sunk some other trader years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Who did you listen to him on?
I'll send the link. I did a little summary. I won't
Yes.
even upload that.
Sawyer is on Blockworks, Wealthy on. Oh, not Wealthy. Thoughtful Money. He was on a few.
Yeah. Does the rounds. But he mainly does it for his own family now. He used to have a fund. Doesn't do it anymore.
He lives in. Where's he live?
It
Switzerland.
was Switzerland. Yep. It was.
Okay. Hopefully this is not the rejection point. I'm hoping that this keeps on pushing cleanly. I don't want any silly bugger games over here.
It's looking beautiful.
AUD, yeah, the CPI, man, they came a soft print Very soft. Inflation was dropped like nearly 1%. Al took entry on 3 minute. On the close of this candle. Beautiful. Let's check 15 minute. Glenn was pointing out. 15 minute. Yeah, it's lovely.
I just gave you a link,
Ah, cool. Thank you.
Hayden.
Oh, whereabouts?
Yeah, it was.
On Zoom or is it on Discord?
On Discord directly to yourself.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Oh, Blockworks, yeah.
Oh, it was, yeah. Where would you put something like that if you thought it was really interesting? Others might think it was interesting.
Fundamentals. Yeah, check out the fundamentals
Okay,
channel.
I'll do that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, I'm not. Yeah, here we go. Yep.
All right, just going to secure a little bit at this point. I don't want to come back to the entry now, so I don't want London to play silly burgers and hold us here. This is so I want to see this clean candle being filled here, but I'm concerned about this bit. That's the one I was pointing out at the start. So we've got impulse. We'll go to 1 minute, might be even clearer. No, it's not even clear. It's more noisy. So impulse, this part. Okay, impulse, and then you've got this little drift, and then you've got impulse. So this little bit is just a little bit of a problem area. But if we can close underneath, then I don't see why we can't fill these clean candles and hit target along the way.
I'm in spade about the EA move.
Yeah, man. Gosh.
I caught one of it.
Yeah. Cool. Well, it's nice that we got a trade in 8:15. First 15 minutes. Yesterday we had to wait bloody 2 hours. But good patience. Good patience. Alrighty. I've cut it. I've secured it now. There's a little runner, little tiny runner, but I don't want to see this as a fake out and then push up, because you see this is the liquidity. These clean candles. There's a little zone here as well. Now I don't want to see this come all the way back up. But that's it. That's it. I think that was a fairly sound, nearly 20 pips. Nearly 20 pips so far. Hopefully this keeps on pushing and let the runner do the job. But the bulk of the trade was done. Today's not the day that I'm going to take a whole lot of risk with FOMC. I've seen too many FOMC days where price action's pretty average. That 1 minute though, when you want to be like a pattern trader and you have the like head and shoulder proponents, could you get much more textbook than that?
Pretty toasty.
Yeah. Hey Johan, which broker did you choose for this challenge? Seen YouTube videos where others traders say they don't like 8 cap and that purple trade is a better option. Only had one choice with that one, and which was 8 cap, and it's not great to be honest for German 40. Other things you can trade on there, we're fine, but German 40 is my preferred thing I trade. London Open, and the spreads were really high. So it was something that took a while to adjust with, because like it's nearly 4 times higher the spread than my personal broker. So yeah, I don't know what it is with 8cap. There's like, I don't do many props, and then there was one other that I used 8cap with as well, and it was just an awful experience of latency. Like sometimes it took like 20 seconds to put a trade. Like I'd enter the trade, and it took 20 seconds to actually put the trade into the market. And even with this prop challenge, like over Christmas, it got Christmas New Year, like during that like really low volume time. Well, not low, it wasn't low volume. There were good moves to be had. One of the days, can't remember now exactly which day it was, but I put a trade on, and it accepted the trade, and then it was going alright. I put another trade on to scale in, and it took 5 minutes to put the trade on, and then I couldn't get out of any of the trades. So ended up being it wasn't a good experience at all. Just couldn't do nothing. It just kept on saying request added, and then just holding there for ages, and then it just locked you out. And I was trying from everything, but I couldn't do. I don't know if that was broker side or that side, but whatever it is, I've always seemed to have issues with 8cap, which I don't think is the same for people that trade 8cap directly, but I think I don't know, I don't want to comment. Your spread on DAX is 2 points, like 0.2 of a pip, Quantum? Is that 0.2 of a pip, or is that 2 pips? Quarter of the pip. Oh, 2 pips. Okay, so like what I normally trade on is like 0.7 to 0.9 of a pip. So right now it's 0.9. Because I'm on my personal. On the prop, it was 3.2. So instead of doing 0.9, it was 3.2. So it makes a difference. Makes a difference when you're trying to use a stop like I'd normally use a stop like 15 to 20 pips on my personal, and then for the prop account, I was going up to like 25, just because I seemed to never get exactly the entry I wanted either. And it was always doing like 3.2, and then I'd have to adjust my stop losses, and then it's just a real pain. Ended up being like, yeah, I ended up just not trading it for London Open. Alrighty, what's Goldilocks doing? So whatever, hopefully you guys took those that took the trade. Hopefully you guys secured. I did say when I was securing, as I was pulling back as well, because I didn't like the reaction that I was giving. And this now it's just the runner to see if it can push down, but London can do funny business here. So we'll leave it at that. It can do what it wants now. Are you going to sell again? I'd have to see what it does, because I'm in the gold buys. I kind of would prefer to focus on the gold buys now. But I'll revisit German, but I will just wait a little bit to see what it's going to do. So German, I've still got this buy running, and I want to see if we can break out of this area and we can push up to my target of 2042, because that was a conservative target. So that was here, right? You can see the entry. I'll be a bit more precise with the entry for you because it was a pending. 2032.59. So more or less around here. Okay, so my target for yesterday was just for it to pull back and get up into this zone. And I was hoping that once we can, I was hoping that we could get there was some comments about there was actually a little bit of a de-escalation in hostages and that the US attack that happened on them from, I'm not sure exactly what group it was, but I was hoping that price would be able to push back here. There was a de-escalation, which is great, regarding hostage situation and all that kind of stuff. But now we're just building a base again, and if we can break above here, like that's a really conservative target if gold really wants to. So I'm kind of focusing on this to see if we can break above here and then get up to that 2042. But once we're up this 2042 area, do you really think it's gonna? Does it look like it would stop? So that's what I've got my eye on now. Yeah, German's looking like it's going to do a full correction from that zone. So yeah, came all the way back to the my runner's out now. Sorry, I'm jumping around all over the place. My runner's gone. Oh well. Oh well. It was still. I'm still happy with the move down. But I'm not going to sell again. Just here. Just because it's here, I'm not going to sell again. Okay, catch you, Chris. Yeah, it's a blessing when we get these nice early moves. Okay, let's just check NAS. NAS is still going sideways. Has a lot of room to move back up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's watch gold. Gold's gonna be better because the equity market's so sensitive to policy, monetary policy, and because we've got one of the biggest decisions tonight. So it's unlikely the moves are going to be real consistent, because if you're big money, where would you, unless you got inside information, where would you would be holding? You'd be waiting to get a little bit more clarity. Stop loss wasn't that tight, by the way. It's just the magnet was on. When I put the pen in order on, I do use bigger stops, so don't think my risk reward was amazing on it. Stop loss was 22, 50, 32, 59 was entry. Stop loss under the lows. Target 42. So we do have, like, this is the top of a range. So don't think we're just in clear traffic yet. You can see we've got a London high from yesterday. I think this is on the 4-hour chart. It's a really faint grey box. Oh, it was a resistance. That's what it is. So it was drawn. Maybe it was drawn in the hour or daily even. No. Anyway, the area, what I was looking at is from here. Okay, we've got from these wicks down to these wicks. This is that zone. It's like a sensitive area still. We had a lot of rejections. Very nice sells on NYSE from Monday that we had, but now price pushed up, came down, support, blow off top, came down, and now we're looking to see, well, I'm looking to see if we can start rising to eventually break into like this area and above. Oh, Quantum, you got your eye on German, 1616994. I'll put a little alert there actually, and let's see what happens at that level. So 16994. I'm keen to see what happens at 97 as well. That was where I thought is a dangerous area. And then 10 pips above that. No, sorry. This has moved as well. That's our all-time high. So this one's done. Leave that if I can do a review later on. All right, well, you can see my computer's really slow as well. So people, if you're watching on Trading Nut stream, I'm going to continue on my channel, which is Haydos FX. Okay, you've got the background music there. You can hear the others as well. So if you want to make your way over to Haydos FX channel to keep watching, otherwise I bid you farewell. Good luck with FOMC. Hope you do well. My people watching on Haydos FX, stay on, okay, stay on. Just closing one stream because my computer is too slow. Quantum, me too. I'm watching the US 30 and NAS, but I'm scalping now because this market's barcoding. Yeah, far out, man. It sucks on these days. It's fun, but there's not a lot to happen. Cool. All right, guys. Well, trading nut people, take care. Take care. My YouTube people, stay on. My Zoom people, obviously, stay on. Oh, you're going to be out anyway? Okay, have a great day. Evening, night time. All right, that side's done. Dave, any trap exit plays you've got planned?
I'm actually going to be working on them this morning. The other day I was saying I've got to be careful around news as well. I had a couple of Aussie pendings that got flushed.
Oh yeah, the CPI, man. So the thing that moves markets are surprises. That's a big surprise figure. 4.3 down to 3.4. Huge drop. That's going to be a welcome relief.
Yeah.
Huge relief for policymakers. But with decreasing CPI leads to a decrease in the value of the Aussie. Especially when you compare it to other countries that aren't in the same situation. Namely, pound, which we have tomorrow, Bank of England, unsure about policy yet. So that one rose a lot. Over what, 130 pips. 130 pips, but with every bunch of excitement, there comes a bit of a normalization. All gold's going up. Okay, and German is still doing its thing. Gyro. Yeah, Tokyo fix. Tokyo smack. So where is it for today? What I need to do is upload the new sessions Really annoying that that didn't save. At least I saved my settings. That's not actually a difficult, it's not a difficult maneuver. So apply whole layout. I'll get rid of the old sessions. So Mr. Jim has coded the new the new one to put it in for you. For some reason I got two. What's going on here? Oh, yeah. What about that German 40 trade that you messaged me last night about, or early hours this morning? Is that one out now as well? I think one is out. Oh, okay, must have bought. Yeah, okay. That's good though. That's a relief. What is going on here? Why, Jim? Why do you think it's giving two? Looks like it's only, it gives two lines on the 3 minute and 4 minute. And 5 minutes a single line. See if it does it on these other ones as well. 30-minute time frame. One line. 3 minute. Two lines. Oh, good.
Oh.
Thanks, Glenn. Yeah, really appreciate it if you guys like the stream. It really helps. Come on, gold. Keep going up. See if there's any news that's crept in. So Spanish retails. There was no forecast, so I don't know if that was a surprise. Actual 3.1. The French news. HICP 3.4 versus 3.6. Should it decrease? We've got unemployment in Germany as well in 20 minutes time. We've got German threatening to break out. So we'll see what German does at 90.94. And we've got gold threatening to break out finally out of this range into these clean candles. I want to see 2042 hit. Oh, you're in German 40 longs. Sarah, nice one. Oh yeah, look at this. Now we're breaking out. London did a sell to buy by the looks of it. It's only 40 pip range. Depending on what price does at this level, I could be keen to sell it.
Naz is dropping. Very slowly, but
Just got a parachute on. Okay, and we're also taking out the euro high now. Yeah, so I'm thinking if I get a liquidity candle, I'm gonna sell. Oh, damn it.
no, yours didn't.
But I might wait for the German news actually in 17 minutes, just to see what that's gonna do. I'll probably go get a coffee. Let's see if that helps anything. All right, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Come on. Any other trades running, guys?
I've got a short on NAS, which is doing really little, but heading in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Gold has hit that 1 foot high from yesterday.
Yep, right here. Just about.
Got a 2040 we're at the area. A little bit of a reaction to it, but nothing to worry you.
So a little bit of structure here actually on the 1 minutes.
Yeah. 50% or just above?
That's above the 50.
So the clean zone above it. So we've hit the top of it, haven't we?
Alrighty. This is a German. Down she goes.
Is this news now, is it?
No, 10 minutes. I was looking at, because I like this grey area for the cells,
Yeah.
very close to it. But I'm looking over here now to the left as well. And some people use the bodies, some people use the whole candle, but it's usually the last bullish candle before the drop. And if that's the case, price is tapped into it and reacting. Cool. Nothing convincing yet. So, Sarah, I think your buys are still good, nice and intact. There's no real liquidity candles or anything. But there was that reaction from that zone. It's a very small session. Most of the movement came in Asian, pre-London. Now London's just been 40 pips. Oh, yeah, 40 pips more or less. Al, where'd you go for 5 weeks? No. Al, are you there? Or Locke, can you hear me? Hear me, Locke? I'm going to be back in Canberra on the from 22nd to 26th of Feb. If you guys are around, or Al this time around as well, especially. Last time, every time I'm around, he's in somewhere else. If you guys are around, we'll organise a coffee or something. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, let Al know. I'm not sure if he's in the Zoom, but yeah, Canberra. I'm going to be in Sydney most of the time. So I'll see who we can catch up with in Sydney, which will be good. I'll go down, stay with Regan. You're working at 4 Yeah, no, I'll be in Sydney. Much more local for a lot. We're in Sydney. Depends where we base ourselves. So obviously, we'll stay with family as much as we can, so that they can meet the little one, which will be on. What was that, Glenn?
Sleep on Dave's couch.
Oh, no way. Done that once before. Yeah. Danger Dave. We'll be so it'll be mostly on the coast, the Central Coast, up the top, with my mother. She's got more space, so we'll leave like Maddie's stuff, her cot and all her gear. So happy to commute. And then I'll see my father. He's Western Sydney. And we'll stay with him for a bit. Stay with Canberra, see my brother, and then we're gonna book. We haven't booked it yet, but we'll book in Manly, I think, somewhere. So that will work out well for you guys. Hannah Beata. Manly will be my pick. Yeah, it'll be close to all the beaches. Only issue is the prices. We're looking for cause we need a bit of space for Maddie, and because we're booking like kind of last minute. Northern Beach is expensive. Like Airbnbs, not cheap.
Might have to up the lot sizes that week, mate.
Yeah, it's a pain going to Australia. It's like I don't treat it as a holiday. It's like seeing family and friends. It's not like a holiday, and it's probably one of the most expensive places to visit, isn't it? especially when you need so much stuff from over here. Yeah, we'll have to hopefully we get a few nice trades next week. Top up the coffers. Okay, 4 minutes. German unemployment news. Yeah, I mean, look at this. $5,000 for a week. $6,000 for a week. $3,000 for a week.
Hey, Cronulla.
What is that in Cronulla? Cronulla's be
Yeah.
the same.
I'd imagine so. That's what I was thinking. Being near the beach.
Yeah. I'll say to Sarah, be like, what about this one? She'll just be like, yuck. She'll be like, it's got to have a view. Cronulla. But then we've got to go to Cronulla.
Huh?
There's nothing wrong with Cronulla.
Right.
Yeah. No, I've got a friend who's offering for me to stay in his place when he's not there. He lives like here. Problem is the lift's out and he's on the top floor, so they're fixing it so he's not there. But he's like, my place is, you're welcome to stay at my place. Not gonna climb up 5 or 6 floors to stay with no lift with a pram. Yeah, pretty scary. Old building, and the lift. Every time I've gone to see him in the park, like years and years and years ago, you'd go up to your floor, and then it would just like bang, bang, bang when it lands. I'm like, oh man, that lift doesn't feel too good. Now it's finally given up the ghost. So Strata's like quoted every homeowner. There's $45,000 in Strata fees this year.
So 400 grand.
For a lift to replace the whole lift, because it's like a 45-year-old apartment, I think.
Yeah.
Sorry, where's that, mate?
In Cronulla.
Cronulla.
It was like I had a
It's just this.
had a friend he's not there because of the lift. So he said you can stay at my place. You're more than welcome to stay if you don't mind the stairs. I can't do it with the little one.
Yep.
Because it's the top floor, so it'll be like five or 6 flights.
Think of it as pre-season training, Hayden.
Mate, I've just heard a commentator. Apparently, some ministers come out in New South Wales saying any apartments built between 2016 and 2022 have major structural issues.
Oh my god, yeah, I've seen some of that. It's really scary.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
And they're not saying these apartments, they're saying any apartments.
Gosh,
So obviously the standards went out the window.
yeah.
Can you say that again, Tom? Where and when?
Unemployment was
New
less.
South Wales.
5.8
Huh.
minus 2k, so good numbers for German unemployment. So I'm gonna see if we can get these cells. Higher unemployment should be lower unemployment should be good. Yeah, that's really scary if you own an apartment. And a lot of people can't afford houses, so they get into apartments. That's scary. Thing is,
There
Think-
you go.
I was going to say the thing over in the UK, the drama in the UK as well, is after that Grenfell fire, and they've brought in the Building Safety Act. That's shocking. I'm selling on this. Manny, be in Sydney we're leaving Sunday week, and we'll get. So for a month, from Feb 12th till March. I'll leave on Feb 11th, I think. I think that's next Sunday. Not this Sunday, the next one. And then I'll be there till March 11 or March 12. Sounds good. Yeah. So where exactly are you? For some reason I was thinking you were down Victoria. Oh, Homebush. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Because my father's sometimes when I've like we go past there quite a lot. He's like out Castle Hill, which is a bit further, but we go via Homebush basically. Yeah, I'll put it in the Discord. My movements. How's your Westmead? Oh, you're very close. Yeah, when we bought this place, it's called the Building Safety Act, and they haven't released it. They've just released like revisions, so they're constantly still changing it. And the lawyers, there's conveyant like solicitors, every single sale that they do, they'll charge you £1,500 on top of your legal fees just for you to sign a waiver to say they don't know what the Building Safety Act is going to do, so there's no liability to come back to them. It's literally £1,500 for them to do nothing. And I contested. I said, "You're not doing anything. So why am I paying £1,500?" And they said, "We discount it to £500 for you." So you're still getting £500 to do nothing. They said, "Oh, it's insurance costs. In case some people come back to us, what we have to do is give you a letter saying we advise you not to buy the place." That's what they did. They say until the Building Safety Act is finalized, don't buy anything that's over 11 stories. Oh no, sorry. If there's something over 11 stories, no. If it's something over 5 stories, up, and then there's different requirements. If you're 5 stories or above 11 stories, they say don't buy. I was like, well, what are you serious? Yeah. And this Building Safety Act has been going for, I don't know how many revisions it's gone through. Shocking. Okay, come on. Just drop down a bit. Because it is news, I'm going to play careful. But I want to break out. But it was a good sell then. Good sell with this lower unemployment, which would be supportive of the ECB pushing back on any expectations of the early rate cuts. So I've seen this drop. So I'm going to try hold this one back down to my initial target, but where my entry precisely was at 81.7. 81.7. So the actual entry I got was up when I said I was selling. So hopefully we can drop. Let's correct this Asian move. Would have been nice to have grabbed that entry from up here, but I didn't quite trust where it was going to go, and then especially waiting for that news. So this is the new hour candle that's just opened. So we get a little volatility with the new hour candle. Oh no, don't come back to the entry. Can stay about there. Oh, Glenn's magic line's on.
They're ready to be broken.
Yeah, it breaks that line. Let's add more. Preferably without it coming back to entry. I don't really want to close this one out. But we haven't hit this area either. That's the problem. That was like my actual main supply zone. Oh, where's your line, Glenn? Did I remove it or did you remove it?
You'll see. Support line will down too.
I don't know how you had it.
Yeah, just close enough.
Just do something like that. That'll do.
The other support line's way lower.
Yeah, it's a much less angle, isn't it?
It's a lot a lot blunter than what I've just drawn it then.
Yeah. Come on, continuation. Break that bullish candle low.
Proper gold's rolled over.
Okay, you're going to secure a little bit. Stops at break even. See if we can hold down to 16,941.
I'll pull back to the fix.
Gold, dude. Which fix?
Yeah, where? Oh no, I've got the wrong mark. Wrong time mark.
There is a gold fix though. Where is the gold fix? Gold fix.
Is Tokyo fix in the same thing?
No, the gold's got a different one. But I was using the Tokyo one. But the gold one's got one as well. So 10:30 a.m. London time and 3 p.m. London time. So yesterday's 10:30 and 3 p.m. But I was using this one. But out of interest, 10:30, 10:30 and 3 p.m. So that's there. Oh wait, I'm on German. What am I doing? Gosh, spastic. 10:30. And 3 p.m. Oh, it's way up here. Still don't know how to. So I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with oh, it's the same price. Jeez. The 10:30 and the Tokyo, exact same area. All right, YouTube, I'm going to end it. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're first-time viewers. Good luck with FOMC. Be very, very careful out there. But I'm going to end the YouTube. Zoom, stay on. We'll have a discussion. All right. Take care.